Hey guys, today was a fantastic day because it was day one of Pensacon, which is our local uh, comic sci-fi fantasy convention here in Pensacola. And unfortunately, it's the only day I'm going to be going because I work the next 2 days and I really could only afford a 1 day pass. But even so, it was awesome. Just this 1 day was good enough for me because I just had a really awesome day. I took my nephew Jordan, who you will see. I'm going to be showing you some pictures and some footage here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a whole lot of footage because their official stance is no recording within the convention. So I didn't bring out the camcorder at all. Although you will see, I did use my phone to get a couple of awesome pieces of footage that I was hoping to get, but never really expected to. So we'll get to that in a couple minutes. But first, I'm going to show you just some pictures. We met a whole bunch of awesome cosplayers. We didn't dress up this time at all. We just went in our normal street clothes, t-shirts. But we got some pretty cool shots of a lot of cosplayers and things that were happening there. This is the floor.
Myself, I wouldn't cry.
How you doing with that?
Not very well. I'm crying. Oh my God, this is life.
Oh, okay. Let's get down there. And then we got to meet a couple of celebrities. Didn't get as many like photo op, autograph moments as I would have liked because they are very expensive. So I really had to pick and choose and decide who it was going to be. But we got to meet Michael Rooker from Walking Dead and Guardians of the Galaxy and Mallrats and all kinds of other awesome movies. And then I got to meet Bruce Boxleitner, which was a huge thing for me because I'm a big Babylon 5 fan, as I have mentioned before. I just briefly said hi to him, told him I was a huge fan, all that stuff. There were a couple others like that. I got to meet a couple of the cast members from Lost Girl, which is a show I really enjoy, and one or two others, but the big ones were and again, these are not huge celebrities. This is not your Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Affleck type guys, but celebrities that I love because I love sci-fi TV, fantasy TV, and so these people to me were like, I was so nervous meeting them. And as you'll see here in just a second, I'm going to show you the clips. I got to meet and speak with and briefly talk to on camera Sam Witwer, who you might know from Being Human. He plays Aiden, or you would know him from Smallville. He played Doomsday, and he was Crashdown in Battlestar Galactica. He was the voice of Starkiller in Star Wars: The Force Unleashed video game series. He was the voice of Darth Maul on the Star Wars Clone Wars series. His resume just goes on and on. He's nerd royalty, and he's got those awesome Loot Crate commercials, which I love. And so he was so nice. He was an awesome guy. I didn't have money at that point to like get an autograph from him or take a picture with him, but I went up to him and I said, hey, I'm a huge fan, I love your work, and I have this YouTube channel would you be willing to talk to me on camera for a couple minutes? And he just said, yeah, we can do that. And he didn't, he didn't insist on taking any money for it or anything. He just stood right up and talked to me. And unfortunately, I do have to apologize for the quality of the sound on these clips, because it was a very loud room and it was very close quarters. There was no way to just be like, hey guys, can you hold it down for a second? So we just had to talk over them. And I mean, I think it turned out pretty well, but it might be kind of hard to hear, so I apologize for that. But here's that.
Alright guys, I am so excited. I'm standing here with Sam Witwer. This guy's resume is like nerd heaven. I mean, Doomsday on Smallville, Star Killer from Sports Unleashed, Being Human, Aiden. I just can't tell you, I'm so excited. I just want to ask you real quick, what's coming up next? What do you got going on next?
Well, there's a movie called Officer Down that's coming. It looks like it's going to be insane. There's a video game that I'm working on that hasn't been announced yet, but that's going to be announced probably soon. And some voice stuff that I cannot talk about.
Some more Star Wars stuff?
I don't know.
Thank you so much for talking to us for a second. I really, really appreciate it. You are one of my heroes.
Thanks,
thank you so much. Thank you.
And I gotta tell you, I nerded out so huge talking to him, and when he agreed to talk to me, and afterwards, he probably thought I was some kind of freak, but I suppose he's probably used to it at this point. And then after that, I made a point of stopping over by Amber Benson's booth. You might know Amber Benson from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She played Tara, Willow's girlfriend. She's been on Supernatural. She's been on a bunch of different shows. She's a really talented writer, producer, director. She's written and directed her own films. She's an author now. She has a series of fantasy books. And she's an amazing talent. Wonderful singer, too. We found out in the musical episode of Buffy. So I stopped by her booth, and I got her to autograph this poster from Once More with Feeling that I found downstairs on the vendor floor. She wrote, "To Chris, I'm under your spell, Amber, Tara," which, if you are a Buffy fan, if you have seen that episode, you know why that's cool. And then she's like, well, since I signed that for you, I'll sign one of my pictures for you too. So she signed this little picture of her and Allison Hannigan from the show, To Chris, Amber, Tara, just for free. Just tossed it in. She was amazing. She was so funny and so nice and just so into meeting people. And so kind of last second, Jordan was with me, and he was like, hey, why don't you ask her to talk on camera for Project Nurture? And I was like, no, I'll never get away with that twice. He's like, well, Sam did it, give her a try. Maybe she'll do it. She seems cool. And so I was like, yeah, okay. So I walked back over to the table. I said, hey, look, I wasn't going to do this, but he convinced me to. Would you do this for me? Blah, blah, blah. Explain Project Nurture to her. And she's like, oh, yeah, like, you're sure. That's cool. She's like, yeah, I'll do that. And so I got to talk to her, too. So here's that.
I'm here with Amber Benson at Pensacon 2016. Thank you, Amber, for talking to us. I just was going to ask you what you're working on right now.
I have a new book called The Last Dreamkeeper that just came out, and now I'm actually working on the third one in the series. I brought it here to Pensacon, and I've been working at my table on my computer writing in the dead times.
Well, I will definitely be picking that up. I'm going to go find the other ones, because I didn't even know you had books out.
That is what I do now primarily.
I am excited.
I write the books.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Welcome.
I appreciate it, and just have an awesome time. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And she was just so nice and so cool, and it was really a pleasure getting to meet her and talk to her, and it was awesome that she did that for us. So we had an amazing time. We got to meet a couple really cool celebrities, one or two kind of big celebrities, and Jordan got his very first wand. He got a prop replica of Voldemort's wand from Harry Potter, so that's awesome. I got a couple awesome shirts from local shirt company that makes like mashup tees. called T-Fiction. I picked up a couple of their shirts. They do some awesome work. And yeah, I got those autographs. I got some video. And I just, once I got done talking to Amber Benson, I was like, you know what? My day's done. We can go home now. This is so cool. So, yeah, we had a blast. And yeah, it was just amazing. Last year was awesome. This year was even better. And I don't know if you can tell, but I think I got a little sunburn because the couple of downsides were we had to stand in line for about an hour waiting to get in. I mean, after the doors open, like doors open, and it took an hour where we were in line to get into those doors. So I got a little red standing out in the sun. Totally worth it though. The only other couple tiny disappointments were people I didn't get to see. Natalia Tena from Harry Potter played Tonks, was supposed to be there. She wasn't, so I was kind of disappointed about that. And also Claudia Christian from Babylon 5 plays Susan Ivanova. I was really excited to meet her. She wasn't there either. I don't know if she'll be there the next 2 days, but I won't get a chance to see her. And then there was supposed to be a swag bag from the CW with a whole bunch of like Flash and Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow stuff in it, and that booth wasn't even there. It didn't even exist, so I was kind of let down about that. But aside from those couple of little things, it was an amazing time. We had an awesome time, and it just goes to show that celebrities are just people too. They were cool. They were really nice, and yeah, so in the comments below, I'd like to hear about any convention experiences you might have had, or conventions that you're planning on going to in the upcoming year, things you're really excited about, people you're excited about seeing at the conventions. Let me know. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and share this with anybody you think would get a kick out of it. I know I'm going to be sharing this straight to my sister's timeline on Facebook because she is a fan of Amber Benson and she's going to be so jealous. So I will see you guys in a few days for another Loot Crate unboxing, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.